Yo, what's good? It's your boy Kid Brims, aka the Jersey God of Westchester, and we are back. It's been 2 whole weeks with a pod without an episode, but we back again with the episode. Kid Brims again, Jersey God of Westchester. You already know who I'm here with.
Lil C Caesar. Wow, good to be back on this. What? I think episode 15.
I don't even know. I lost
We
count.
track.
Lost count.
We back in here and we ready.
Yeah. So in recent events, the
last
NBA
week,
draft
last week.
was it last
Yeah,
week?
the lottery.
Yeah,
last-
the
last
lottery
Tuesday, I
happened.
think?
Yeah, it was last Tuesday. The lottery took place, and a lot of us Knicks fans weren't too happy, including myself, with the result because of these
They had a
odds.
14% chance to get
The Knicks,
Yeah, I think it
the
was 14.
Suns, and the Cavaliers all had a 14% chance of getting the first pick. And the Pelicans somehow, some way got the first pick. And then the Grizzlies somehow, some way got the second pick. And the Knicks got the third. And the Lakers, out of nowhere,
Top
only
four.
having a 2.1% chance of getting the first pick, gets the fourth pick in the draft, which is stupid because then you had the Suns, the Bulls, and the Cavs all falling from
Out of the top
three.
five, right?
Out of top three, I think it was they went 5, 6, and 7 or something like that. Yeah. So this whole the odds.
Shit. Here we go again.
Not even. That's
Nah,
Knicks.
but yo, look, the Pelicans, yo, this is like they always end up like top 3, like almost every draft. I swear to God, like what they got.
Nah,
in
not even.
2012,
Not
they got-
even, yo.
They ended up with Anthony
It's always
Davis.
the Cavs.
Cavs.
It's always the Cavs somehow managing their way in the top 3, even though they didn't get it. Granted, they didn't get it this year, but like every other year, it's like they either have like between
remember
1 and 5. Like they always find it.
2011,
They got Kyrie,
2013, they got Anthony.
Anthony Bennett. Wow,
Basura.
whole bust. Ew.
Where he at?
We don't even know where he at right now.
But yeah, I remember like when I was watching the draft lottery. Yo, that like the surprise and the
Well, I was
You was balling.
I was in open gym playing basketball when it was going
people
down.
started texting you, tweeting you.
Yeah,
where's
everyone
the rant? Yo, is the rant coming?
everyone was wondering, yo, where the rant is if I'm on suicide watch because I don't understand how the worst team in the
How many
NBA,
wins they got?
they only had 17 wins this year.
Damn.
17 wins. Have the worst record in the NBA. They don't get the first pick. And they changed the odds too, because before, if you were the worst team in the NBA, you had a 25% chance
Now
of
you-
getting the first pick.
Now
Now
the
it's
three
the
worst
three
teams
worst
get
teams
the
get
same
14, which is
14%.
stupid.
So-
They changed it this year too. Because it wasn't like that the previous years. So, of course, when the Knicks do bad and have the highest percentage or have
The worst record,
worst
yeah, but
record,
they only
and then
get
they only get the
14%.
14%, while in previous years you get like 25% chance of winning the lottery.
So look, let me get this straight.
This
So
shit
look,
is booty.
so the Knicks had a bad season. They didn't get the number 1 draft pick.
I mean, I'm
they-
not mad that the fact that they got the third pick. Like
It's a
third pick
deep-
is
it's a
fine
deep draft.
because
It's a deep draft.
Zion, Ja, and RJ. Like they'll get RJ, but everybody knows the Knicks organization. We've said this before
They'll
in
probably
our
trade
Knicks
that pick,
rant.
watch.
In the Knicks rant, when we talked about them drafting wrong players and doing stupid stuff, because you have the third pick. Like, look, granted, look, last year they drafted Frank, who was
2
rumored
years ago.
2
He's
years
ass.
ago.
He's ass. Trade his ass.
Was it 2 years
It
ago?
was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, because
Frank-
Knox was last year.
Frank,
So 2 years
get outta
ago,
here.
they drafted Frank
Nicodemus?
when they should have drafted Dennis Smith Jr., who is on the team
now.
but got traded to the Knicks in the
For-
Kristaps deal.
Yeah.
But they should have drafted him in the first place.
Yeah.
And then they have Kevin Knox. I mean, he's not bad.
I think
Like,
he's
I
still
don't-
young. He's gonna develop into a good player. He just has to work hard.
Yeah, we said the same thing about Frank. Like this is why I hate like Knicks fans most of the time.
Frank needs
Because
a shot.
like sometimes it's like, oh, what if he's just developing defensive wise first and then offensive wise? Like, yo, stop making excuses.
They gotta steal though.
First,
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson,
All
all
NBA
rookie second team.
So
But
he
my
led
thing
the,
is,
led the league in blocking for rookies. So
Yeah,
that's good too.
but my point is
But
like,
don't trade his ass, Knicks. Please don't
this is
trade
what's
him.
gonna happen.
They'll probably end up trading
this is
him.
what's
Watch.
gonna happen. This is exactly what's gonna happen.
Typical Knicks.
Because everyone's saying like, oh yeah, you should get AD like he's in his prime. Okay, yeah, but he's always hurt.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the Knicks is like they always have bad luck. Like I can say, or you can do like get AD, you get the third pick, right? Because the Lakers were trying to trade for Anthony Davis earlier last season. They offered like 7 dudes and like 2 or 3 first-round draft
I heard
picks.
the Pelicans don't
and the
wanna trade
Pelicans
with
didn't want to trade
with the
with the Lakers. Like they backed out last minute. So that didn't happen. But then if you're the Knicks and you have the third pick, I wouldn't trade. The only thing I would do is like I would keep RJ. You might as well just keep RJ.
Is he a point guard, shooting guard?
You know, he's small shooting guard, small forward. So you could keep RJ
He
and
got a
then
three?
hopes. Yeah, he could shoot. He shoot better than Zion.
Because that's what the NBA is about. It's about shooting now.
But you keep RJ and then hopes to get Kyrie, KD, and then just start with that because let's say you trade for AD, and then what if he's hurt most of the season? Then you just wasted a trade, so to speak. Get the third pick, waste it. He's hurt. And then what if he doesn't come back? Like, what if it's a serious injury? You know, there's a lot of what ifs surrounding if the trade, if the Knicks want to trade for AD. Like, I wouldn't be mad, but my thing is like you're taking a risk on AD with him being.
He's on a 1-year deal, basically.
He's
a free agent next summer.
He's a free agent next summer.
So he's a free agent next summer, and so the Knicks will probably end up doing some stupid shit like that though, because they got the number 3 pick, so they'll probably try to package that pick, try to get AD. But AD, like you said, he always gets hurt.
The Knicks, all right, because we're getting off track with the NBA lottery, low key.
We talk about the Knicks.
Yeah, we all the time. It's always. But
so look, so tanking
is,
season's over. That's it.
Yeah.
No more tanking for none of these NBA teams, and they got to do something about that because ticket prices for the Knicks was they was tanking and they was charging these crazy prices. You know,
it's MSG. Come on,
I know,
like
it's MSG,
if it's
but
anywhere
still.
else, if it's anywhere else except for like the big basketball cities or market teams, if it was anywhere else like Charlotte or New Orleans or like Oklahoma City or whatever, them tickets would be cheap. But you're in the world's most famous arena. They're not gonna settle their ticket prices.
I think the NBA did the Pelicans a favor with the whole.
No, I don't think.
With this draft?
No, I don't think you can't.
Because of the whole AD situation?
No, we can't keep saying like rigging. Oh, they're rigging
envelope?
the draft. All right, but that was like in what 85.
I know. Yeah, I believe
you can't
that.
really. You
They
can't
should've
really
done some
say
shit
it's
like
rigged.
that, though.
Like it's just weird that the Lakers somehow got the 4th pick. Like, yeah, okay, LeBron was healthy most like some of the season, and they were in the playoffs when he was on the team, and then when he got hurt, like they fell out the playoffs and then they missed it. But it's like you have 2 other worst teams other than the Knicks falling out of the top 5 because of these odds, which is retarded. I remember when they used to do like the old, like back in the day, they would take the worst team from the East, worst team from the West, coin flip. Whatever team calls it, and it lands on that team, they get the first pick, and then the other team gets the second pick, and then do it like that. Like, that's a 50-50 chance. You can't really cheat. I mean, you can, but it's like, I'd rather have that or go back to what the odds were before, having 25% chance. If you're the worst team, have a 25% chance, and then the next team, it went to 25 to the worst 3 teams get 14 each, which is stupid because it would happen when the Knicks trying to get the first pick, because now let's say the Knicks do get KD and Kyrie, they're not going to be bad. They'll be probably maybe top 5 in the East.
Hopefully, the
Hopefully,
East got stronger.
Not really. Yeah.
Well, if Boston,
not really.
No,
because Kyrie in Boston's system, that I don't think that was. It doesn't work for Kyrie. It worked for Isaiah Thomas, because Isaiah Thomas was killing when he was on the Celtics, and then when he got hurt, and then when they traded him, then Rozier stepped up, because also Kyrie was hurt last year as well.
Boston's more of a team. You feel me? And Kyrie's more of an ISO player, so that's why I don't think he works. It works in that system,
and I think it works though for the It works for the Knicks, because the Knicks don't have a star
ISO player.
The last time they had a ball dominant ISO player was Melo, and Melo was killing though, and he was the only star. But right now we don't really have a star. We have DeAndre Jordan is an all-star, but he's not a. I'm sorry, a superstar. No, but we could talk about that in the next episode. NBA free agency. We could do that next time when time comes around. Possible options. But
we said, the lottery was. I remember I was watching it and I'm like, how the hell did the Lakers end up in the top 4?
Everybody was.
My first thought was like, this has to be rigged for the Lakers.
I mean, there's always going to be.
There has to be some favoritism.
There's always going to be
because that's probably just going to help the Lakers get AD. I know AD wants to go to the Pelicans, to the Lakers.
It makes no sense, because, all right, you're the Pelicans GM. Are you taking the 4th or the 3rd pick if it's thrown at you? Of course, I'm taking the 3rd pick, because the Grizzlies are already set.
But
they
said don't got nobody.
Well, no, they can. If anything, they would have to trade Knox and Mitchell for
AD.
And more players. Not more picks. It would be the number 3 pick, most likely. Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, and future picks for AD. But my thing with that is, every time the Knicks get somebody good or decent or on the verge of being really good, they trade him, because Mitchell Robinson was balling last season.
He really was balling.
So, why would you give? And he's young too. So why would you give that up? I understand AD's in his prime, but you're risking, again, like I said before, you're risking AD with his injuries.
Gets hurt.
So it's if AD doesn't get hurt, if he has a full season with no injuries or minor injuries or anything, then it's worth the trade. But if it's not, and then he gets hurt, then it's we really only rented him for half the season, so to speak. But
Knicks got to make the playoff next season. Hopefully, get some excitement back in the Garden.
We're going to see what happens, because the excitement would have been if the Knicks had the first pick, we get Zion. That would have been.
I heard Zion wanted to come to New York, so
of course,
he was disappointed. You seen that face?
It's a big market.
You seen that face?
You're in
New Orleans Pelicans. Oh man,
you're in New York. You're in New York, mecca of basketball, Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena. Everybody's gonna love you because of the hype you bring. Shit, I would want to play for the Knicks too. You doing this, everything, all the endorsement deals he's gonna have, and he's in New York. The media is gonna be crazy. So, there you go with that. So, there ain't no hype in New Orleans.
Nah.
What's in New Orleans? Crawfish,
shrimp,
seafood, po' boys, Bourbon Street,
Birdman,
that. Nah,
Lil Wayne.
Nah. Birdman's trash. Don't ever disrespect. Nah. That's football, but that's different. Their football team is actually good. They should focus more on their football team than their basketball team. But I don't think AD is gonna stay with the Pelicans, even though they have the first pick. He's not going to stay.
That's a rebuilding situation.
It's definitely a rebuilding.
Pelicans are gonna get Zion, get the hype around him, and trade AD, get some players to who can play alongside Zion. And
who?
I don't know what kind of player.
No one's gonna come to New Orleans, yo.
No, through the trade, when they trade AD, they're gonna try. Those players are gonna You know, if the Lakers make a trade, I think, Lonzo and Zion, they can connect. Kyle Kuzma.
How do you know that? But how do you know
Because
that?
Lonzo's a passer.
First of all, I think before
Lonzo's a
Magic
passer.
Johnson left the basketball operation, he said that they were all those Kuzma, Ball, and Ingram were untouchable. This is it's young core. Like, you don't want to just give up what you have for your future for someone that, always gets hurt. Not saying like he's not going to get hurt every year.
There, though.
We don't know. We thought Paul George was going to the Lakers, and look, he resigned with OKC.
But that's why a lot of teams are trying to trade for players like with that 1-year deal, because they can make an impression on the player.
Not halfway through the season.
No, because the Thunder they traded for George. They took a risk, yes, obviously, but they impressed him, and he stayed with the team. So like I feel like if AD goes for at least for 1 year, and tries the Lakers and sees their environment, he's gonna want to stay or whatever.
No, I don't think. I think any team.
But you gotta have a good atmosphere.
Any team you go to that has LeBron on it, you're not the main focus.
I don't think AD wants to be the main focus.
Yeah, but like you surround yourself with LeBron because you already know the media is always on LeBron. It doesn't matter what he does. It's gonna focus more so on LeBron.
I feel you.
So you come to New York, yeah, the media is gonna be crazy, but you're there with potentially Kyrie, KD, making a big three in New York, bringing excitement back into basketball. Well, back in New York basketball because Knicks haven't been in the playoffs in a few years.
Yeah.
And then everybody's going to love y'all no matter what because the Knicks are actually winning now instead of losing. So the atmosphere over here would be much better than you go to LA. Like, yeah, LA is a big market, but look who's over there. You saw the drama, like with Magic Johnson, the GM.
Yeah.
Already drama there. LeBron didn't know.
Backstab.
LeBron didn't know. Didn't find out until he announced it. Like, Magic Johnson didn't tell him ahead of time, like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm giving you a warning now. So, and then everybody was like, oh, this is like any like coach who doesn't really have control over it, and you see LeBron take control over it. That's LeBron's team. He's the coach. He's the new coach because they
hired
Frank Vogel, which was stupid because they had Tyronn Lue, but we don't know what happened with that.
They didn't want to pay him. That's why.
Which is dumb.
The Lakers got all this money.
All that money.
They got the market. They got all that money, and they still didn't want to pay Tyronn Lue, who actually played for the Lakers and who actually won one championship with the Cavs, who has a good relationship with LeBron. So, like, yo, why you just pay the man, So,
yeah, but they didn't pay him, so
they got Frank Vogel,
which is it. That's
not
gonna.
Talk about the Lakers.
I'm just saying.
Knicks. Let's talk about I'm
just saying it's not gonna.
The Grizzlies, they
all right, relax.
ended up in
bring it down a little bit. Take it easy.
In a good spot, they're gonna draft Ja Morant.
Yeah, they're already set. They're already set on Ja.
Mike Conley. Good luck trying to get Mike Conley and his contract. And
he has the biggest
injury history.
I think he has the biggest contract. I think he has the biggest contract. He's the most paid NBA player, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, because that contract, he was like 10 years. I forgot what the actual contract was.
So, good luck getting
but that's it.
Out of the door.
Yeah, that's going to be hard because nobody's really going to take
all that money.
Yeah, so that would be.
The Grizzlies are in a good spot because they're going to get their future point guard and
that's it. Their team is not that good though.
No, I know, but that's a good building block right there. So
it's one block, but you need more people come to Memphis. So
yeah, Memphis is not.
Memphis ain't it. New Orleans ain't it. New York was it.
New York was it, and Zion was ready to get those Timbs ready, that do-rag ready.
I had the Silky for him. I had a pair of Tim's Wayne. I had the Metro card, man.
He was ready.
The bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce with the Arizona on the side was ready.
Ready to come to New York, and then the guy said,
but RJ's not bad. Let's not OD on RJ, acting like he's a bad player because he's not.
Can he live up to the hype over here?
He's
in New
not.
York?
RJ's gonna be. He's gonna be nice in that NBA.
Solid. Hopefully,
He's gonna be.
hopefully the
He's gonna be
Knicks
solid.
Don't.
He's
ruin
definitely
him.
gonna be. We're just mad that we didn't get the first pick. We're not mad that we're gonna get RJ.
Barrett.
We're just mad we didn't get the first
Watch.
pick.
Oh, really hope.
No,
the
but
Knicks-
no, don't jinx it because I already know what you're gonna say. Watch the Knicks pass on RJ, get like
Watch.
Taco Fall or that dude from Texas Tech. And if y'all ever do
Knicks,
that,
listen to us. Listen to us.
Don't
if y'all
ever do that.
listening,
don't ever do that.
don't let
Please.
nobody into your training facility who's not named RJ Barrett. That's it. That's the only person
That's
you
the only
gotta you gotta work out.
No, and don't let any person named Phil Jackson into your training facility ever again, making people eat escargot. He made try to get Dennis Smith Jr.
To what?
to eat octopus,
Ugh.
and he
Well-
said no, and that's why they passed up on him because he didn't eat octopus. Bro, what kind of shit is? What the fuck is you talking about?
That's the Zen master for you.
That's retarded. I don't care how many
He made
rings.
Michael Jordan
Hey,
eat octopus.
I don't care how many rings you got. That's a stupid move. That stupid move. But anyway, yeah, stupid. Anyway, yo, man, we out of here. Another episode. We kind of got
fools
off
and a
track
mic.
with the NBA draft lottery,
Well,
but
the lottery led
the
to
lottery
all this.
is retarded. At the end of the day, the odds are stupid. They just need to go back to how it was before.
So that
That's
means
it.
tanking season is over.
Yeah, there's no point of tanking now. There's no point. Knicks, there's no point. Suns, there's no point. Cavs, I don't know what to say. There's might be a point for you because y'all gonna suck forever again. After LeBron left,
LeBron left, right?
y'all gonna suck forever
Yeah,
because JR don't even want to play for y'all.
Oh
So yeah,
JR sat on the bench and
your,
got paid.
your only hope is Kevin Love. So good luck with that.
Oh,
Anyway,
Kevin Love was old.
yeah.
Colin
so
Sexton, he's ass too.
It's Colin Sexton. But anyway, yo, man.
Sound like an instrument.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Sexton does not.
Colin Sexton. I called him Saxton. I don't know why.
It's Sexton, so
Sexton,
it
he's
doesn't
ass.
sound
He
like
was hype a little bit.
it doesn't
you know,
sound
and
like.
I didn't like how he played in his rookie season. So yeah,
Well, yeah,
nah,
he's on the Cavs, so
Cavs are ass. So
yeah, so
they got nobody.
nobody at all.
What's that Turkish dude's name?
They got Larry Nance Jr.
Larry Nance Jr. They
Oh,
got,
Jordan Clarkson. Oh yeah,
Oh, Jordan is ass too.
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
Clarkson. He got all these tats and he's
everything,
ass.
everything. But man, yo, we out of here, man. It's your boy Kid Brims, aka the Jersey guy of Westchester. You already know I'm here with.
Caesar, Lil C's. Good
Make
to
sh-
be back. Two
make sh-
fools and a mic.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on the iTunes app for the new episode, which will be dropping very soon. Man, we'll holla at y'all later, man.
Deuces.
Peace.